Intent and desire. You gotta really know what you want out here, guys. With that being said, let's dig in. Good morning, folks. How you guys doing? Well, I'm waiting on my coffee to cool down just a little bit so I can, well, like a large car, get on down the road, walk that dog, kick the cat, all that gas. But I messed up. There's something about sleeping too good. And what I've done, let me find my gear. What I've done last night, when I pulled over and went to bed, I done like I normally do. I set my alarm for 7 hours and 30 minutes, I think it was. Usually takes me about 20-30 minutes to go to sleep, so about 7 hours a night. And this morning, well, I mean, this is where I messed up. Last night, I turned hit my bunk heater off because it's like 50 degrees. And I was like, I don't need this thing glowing green in my face anyway, so I turned it off. Well, this morning, about an hour, I guess maybe an hour before my alarm went off, I got up cold, so I turned my bunk heater on. It dropped down. I don't know how cold it was. I was cold. And I think it got down to about 35 last night. It wasn't too cold, but I didn't have the proper amount of, I just had my one comforter. I didn't have my other piece of cover to keep me warm, my fleece. So being cold like that, I knocked back out. And something about being cold and getting up, it don't work out for me. So we slept an extra hour, and by doing so, boy, I'm dragging. That's crazy, man. You don't get enough sleep, you feel like crap. You get too much sleep, you feel like crap. But you know, anyway, we're rolling again this morning. We're gonna go deliver this load up towards Memphis, pick us up another load. I'm looking for a short hop. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna short hop it over, drop it off in the morning, and pick me up a longer run with some mileage to carry me through the weekend. And well, I have no idea what that's gonna be yet, but that's why I'm doing this, so I can let you guys know when I know. As I was saying at the beginning of the video, let me get situated here. You've got to have intent. You've got to have desire. You got to know what you want when you're running a truck. And just a little example of what happened today was, well, I got up, I got rolling, I finished my coffee, and got firing on all cylinders. So I was ready to roll. And from that moment on, I got to my destination, and as soon as I got in the door and bumped the dock, I went to looking for a load. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, all right, this is what I want to do. I want to find a short hop for tomorrow, and then I want to find a loan, something with some miles to carry me through the weekend. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, all right, today's Thursday, I said, okay, before Monday gets here, I want to make $3,000 in revenue. 3,000 from now to Monday. So I got to looking, and I actually even said it out loud. I said, all right, dadgummit, I want to make $3,000 before Monday. So I went to the load boards, and then I found one. Lo and behold, and it said 226 miles, and the mileage is about correct at $770. And I thought, all right, what's the deal about this load? There's one kicker. It said 45,000 pounds. So when I see 45,000 pounds, I'm sitting there thinking, that's too heavy. But I looked on the commodity and it said mattresses. It's going from a liquidator store to a another style liquidator. Actually, it's coming from a liquidator warehouse to a liquidator store. So they're getting a truckload of mattresses. And that's when my experience and my memory kicked in. And I remember stories and conversations with friends over the years. One good friend of mine, he used to haul for Simmons. That's all he done. He ran mattresses. And one thing he always said about mattresses is they're light loads. Light loads. I'm talking about paper light. You know, down there bobtailing. I'm looking at my pressure gauge, and my pressure gauge, now keep in mind, when I get to 54 PSI, I'm sitting on about 40 or about 34,000 on the drives. Right now, it's sitting on about 22 PSI, if that gives you any hint. The same on the trailer. When I'm at 44 PSI on the trailer, I'm sitting right at 34,000 on the tandems. So back there, it's sitting on about 20 PSI. Light as a feather. I might as well be bobtailing. So with that, remembering those conversations about mattress loads, I was like, there's no way. They must have put 45 in there because they didn't have the weight on it. So they just put 45 just to secure it. Anyway, I booked the load. And since I booked the load, I called the shipper and verified the shipment. Told him I'm going to get mattresses, you know. I said, there is no way there's no way this load's going to be 45,000 pounds. And he's like, oh, no, not even half that. I said, good. So anyway, 226 miles for 770 bucks comes to $3.40 a mile. And I'm picking up here in Memphis and going to Russellville. And from Russellville, I picked me up another load that's going 1,112 miles, and that load is paying $22.50. It's on the high end of the market rate average, $22.50. That comes to $2, a little over $2, $2.04, $2.05, something like that. Anyway, so I don't know if you know, if you've done the math, 770 plus 2250 comes up to $3,020. That's pretty cool, because these loads, both of them, they fail at the moment I booked them. As soon as they hit the market, I booked them. They wasn't there this morning. I played on the load board for 45 minutes trying to get a game plan, find a load. I was looking at destinations and loads going all over the nation, and I won't go into a load until I know the destination I'm going to, because it's like playing pool. You always, whatever play you go with, you've always got to set yourself up with the next one, the next load. So with that being said, I finally got a play, and I said, let's play ball. So maybe, I don't know, 35, 45, maybe an hour later, after looking for a load, I had myself booked up through Monday. And I thought, you know, that's kind of funny, because this morning when I was riding down the road, I was thinking what I need, what I want, and I was like, I remember when I used to have a plan, when I used to always put a plan together, I always hit my targets. Whereas if I'm just rolling around what I call them default, you know, not intending on anything, not desiring anything, it seems like, you know, I just take life as it comes at me. So I was thinking, all right, I need a plan. From now till Monday, I want to gross $3,000 in revenue. And within an hour later, loads just happened to pop up, and boom, we beat it by 20 bucks, $3,020 from now to Monday. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty cool story. You just got to have intent. You've got to have desire. You got to know what you want, and hold to your guns. You know what I'm saying? If it don't meet the criteria that you're looking for, you know, that's not the one you're looking for. Car about pulled out in front of me. I should have had the camera turned around. But with that being said, guys, I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to share with you guys that little story. Anyway, the rates are coming up. I think from all the miles on this load, it's coming up to $225 a mile by the time I get to where I'm going Monday, and it's carrying me through the weekend, and I don't have to bust my butt through the weekend, which I'm probably going to. I'm going to get over there to my destination quick as I can, so I can get a reset by Monday, by the time I deliver Monday. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going with anyway. That way Monday I can have a reset, have good weekly revenue, and we can do this all again next week. Anyways, guys, come back to you shortly. See you, bye.